Have you ever got crossfaded? This magic little phenomenon that happens when you do a little bit of drinking and a little bit of smoking, and you get this combination level of lit that's a little bit better than being drunk or stoned on its own. Getting crossfaded is something that I like to do from time to time. I definitely don't like to do it too often. The more you do it, the worse it is. It's mostly the alcohol. I smoke or I dab almost every day, almost every night, but I don't drink that often. I usually reserve it for the weekends, and sometimes I don't even do it every day on the weekend. Lately, I've been doing just a little bit of cider on Friday, maybe some on Sunday, or maybe Saturday, but usually not all 3 days. I try to keep my drinking to a minimum because it's not the best thing for you. And if you know me, you know I like moderation, so the less that I drink, the more lit that I get when I do, and it makes my crossfade sessions a bit better. So getting crossfaded can be nice because it can help you save on your bud. Usually if you're doing a little bit of smoking and a little bit of drinking together, you're gonna need less of them to get lit. It might take you 3 grams of flour to get lit in a sesh, but if you had a few drinks, that 3 grams might turn into 1.5 grams or even less. Alcohol increases your blood flow, so you're going to feel the effects from smoking quicker, but you're also going to feel them more intensely. You're going to be higher. There's some studies on this, but from experience, on days when I don't drink, I can smoke a lot. But on days where I have a few ciders in the mix, I really don't need to smoke as much, and I get so lit off of less bong rips, less dabs overall, that it's a nice little thing to do once or twice a week, or maybe only a few times a month. Because while I do like getting crossfaded, that's not something you should try to do every day. That's not something you should try to do most days out of the week. It's really something you should reserve for a special occasion. And I do want to say on the reverse of that, back in the day when I used to do more drinking than smoking, anytime I would smoke, I'd only need like 1 or 2 hits. You're just feeling the effects so more intensely. 1 or 2 hits isn't really going to do it for me anymore. But if I'm drinking, if I have a few ciders, that 1 or 2 hits is going to hit me harder, and I might only need 3 or 4. But I typically smoke less if I'm a little drunk or a little tipsy. As many of you know, I do most of my smoke sessions live on Twitch after 9 p.m. Eastern, but on Fridays we call it Chub Day. It's an old chat meme of somebody misspelling the word chug, and we've just been calling alcoholic drinks chubs for years now. But it evolved into this weekly thing where Friday we call it Chub Day. Shout out to the homie Mint, and we even have a little Chub Club book. Where yeah, we're smoking every other day, but Friday's the day we crack the cold ones and get a little crossfaded. I did look up a little bit of info on alcohol and cannabis together and their effects, and some studies say that they both cause you to feel less, recognize less, and remember less. So when you combine them, you can get this super memory eraser. And I've done this a couple of times where on a Friday night, I'm a little drunk, I'm super high, and then I'll make myself something to eat after the stream, and I completely forget what I made or that I made it. But you know, you wake up in the morning and you see the mess you made last night, and you're like, okay, I know somebody didn't break in and do this. It had to be me. So again, while I don't do it all the time, I do think getting crossfaded can be really fun. It definitely spices up a Friday night on a stream for me. It's definitely not something I could do every day, but I think just a few times out of the month getting crossfaded is very nice. But I want to hear from you guys. When you get crossfaded, what do you like to drink with whatever you're smoking? I'm not really into hard liquor or doing shots anymore. Sometimes I drink beer, but mostly it's cider. I like hard cider, apple ciders. I just bought a few different flavors for tonight's stream. I got like a mango raspberry cider and a strawberry lime cider. I like fruitier, tastier stuff. I don't really drink a lot of sodas and juices. I drink mostly water. So when I do get into some drinking, that's where I get my flavors from. Most beers are tolerable. There's some good ones out there. But bro, cider is fucking good. Hope I didn't ramble on too long. This is a topic I wanted to talk about. But if you want to get crossfaded with me, we're smoking and drinking tonight on Twitch. The stream starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. I usually wait like an hour or so into the stream to start drinking, but we're going to be ripping bongs and doing dabs at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tune in and link your Amazon Prime so you can subscribe to my Twitch for free. And if you want to hear what I think are the best ways to get high, check out this video. I put together a tier list on methods of getting high. Have a lit day, my dudes.